Oh, you sent me some documents.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
couldn't
yeah, yeah. Like, so
check
that
right
was the thing that I was trying to tell you is like I try to like share the materials that I've uh searched.
now.
Yeah, so like I found out that there was kind of like hallucinations or that some problems that the like investing is just done by this is just done by LLM, so there is no like responsibilities or there should be someone who is responsible for even though it is LLM responses or LLM's decisions. So
Mm-hmm.
I try to find a way to give more like trust or responsibility even though it is the decisions are done by LLMs. So I try to find the ways to give more like trust points to, so that's the like limitations and some hard works in this area.
Oh, you wrote a lot of things again. Okay, remember what tasks did I gave you last time? You
Uh
remember?
like for me I remember like we have to find some like limitations or current AI agents are doing.
I told you that you what you have to do is you have to read the literature review, and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
gave
yeah,
you
yeah.
keywords: finance, MCP, AI agent, survey, and review. And then you have to select from all the areas that you read, three areas that you like, and from each of those three areas, the top two problems that you would like to solve.
For me, I kind of find it if I share my thing, that can you see the screen? For me, I thought former
Yeah,
final
yeah.
result of our product should be CLI tool, or it should be like MCP plugin or SDK, or maybe just terminal utilities which is similar with CLI tools. And for objective, I want to choose two things, LLM plus RL agent, that research and then trading, or comparing the RL result with LLM. So what I basically want to do is LLM with RL agent. Then there can be such problem and issue happen, like Tehu already mentioned, that LLM agents are not really good at predicting the price market, but I kind of saw the possibility after multiple agents and how Claude Code do. They use multiple agents together to complement each other's weakness, and they are really doing great. They even make C compiler by Lost with 10 agents. So I kind of see the chances, and I think that's our limitation. We can really improve. So my objective, what I want to do is research and training that a bunch of LLM agents can do. And also for financial domain, like I choose three. First, algorithm trading and investment strategies, which is finding alphas, like finding signals to like make good returns or uh not bad MMD, not like falling down usually. The second thing could be we could use it for credit scoring and risk assessment and their foul detection. For methodologies, I didn't think of it a lot, but for financial market, we can target stocks or crypto or prediction market and option market. This is what I'm thinking about. And for the references, there are already some companies using with LLM, which is Terminal-X, which is right now companies in New York. They kind of using LLM and they kind of test their performance of LLM with potential errors, uh, types of potential errors, which is whether LLM correctly extract the source or answer interpretation. Is there any answer interpretation error? Whether LLM cite or attribute correctly, or query responsive issues and financial accuracy. Whether LLM see the financial data and do they actually really correctly make output. This is like another company's product, but I can say what I want to try to make is kind of similar with this. I mean, like as Professor Fed find the three interest, so this product will be kind of similar with what I'm going to try to do. And topics and sub problems, yeah. Basically, it will be this AI agent driven financial industry and stock agent. or financial search framework will be similar, or generative AI to augment knowledge in finance will be similar. So I'm also thinking about multi-agent system that I already mentioned, and responsible with trustworthy AI will be very, very important. Yeah. Uh, uh, Behind this is, yeah, I thought about what kind of AI agent can we use. Basically, what I want to use is LLM plus RL-based agent. The hallucination problem is what we should overcome. Yeah, thank you. AI researchers references, data sources. This is it.
This is in the. Let me open here. It's in the Notion that you created, that you invite me, right?
Yeah, I already invited you.
Oh, I have so many. Which one is yours? I cannot see. Mint? Yours is mint? No.
Oh, if you see here, I invited you, Jose Obregon's.
Yeah, this one, right? Yeah. What is mint? MINT.
Where's INT?
MINT. That is the name of that appears to me in the Notion. But anyway, let me
Mint?
see.
Just my Notion name.
Your username?
Yeah, kind of just Notion nickname.
I still see too how can I say not clear idea of what you want to do.
Being clear.
I can understand that your you want to develop a tool, but right now let's don't focus on that because uh yeah, you want to develop this CLI tool, the command line interface, and the MCP server. And yeah, eventually we are going to get to that. But the first thing that I want you to define is exactly and clearly what problem you want to solve. I told you that last time. But I don't know if you actually read all of these papers or this is
Oh,
just a summary that large
I,
language model did.
I will say problem is uh the is when LLM generate the financial answer,
Wait.
source extraction.
Listen to my question, okay? Please listen to my question and answer my question. Did you read all of these papers to create this summary, or did you use a large language model to generate this summary?
Oh, basically, I didn't use LLM model to generate this because this part is all I just copied and paste for specific part from the internet. I didn't use this part for LLMs.
Okay. What about the table that you have in below?
That is in just the paper that you sent me. That is the
Uh-huh.
table is in the table. I didn't use LLM model to generate this document.
So you generated by yourself. You wrote by yourself this
Yeah,
table.
I mean, basically, I use a lot of resources, but I didn't use just one LLM model to generate more things. Basically, this is all I copied and pasted from different references, not LLM.
Okay. Okay, good. That's the first thing I want to know. Okay, so from all these domains, the algorithmic trading and investment strategies, credit scoring and risk management, etc., that you have here, the the first one is algorithmic trading for you, right?
Right.
Right? What
Hmm.
about Tejo?
Uh,
This
for
is
me, I think as, yeah, as far as I know, we cannot make an algorithm trading tool because like I'm also doing a like financial project in the vacations, but like we can just like make a report or suggestions, that kind of things that help people to invest or trade, but we cannot never make an real AI trading tool that people really use money or share uh actually put their money to invest. We cannot make that kind of tools. So like for me, I'm not really focusing on making a real AI trading tool, but like I want to just make a tool to help them. Like
Mm. So it will be like, I think here it says investment strategy to suggest some investment strategy, right? That is that is what you want to do?
yeah, like I want to just give strategy. 성현, like you're I know what you are searching, but even though there is a service really there is a program that available for trading some coins or stocks, that kind of corporation have that kind of license. But we never can get a license. That license is only for like TOS or real bank. Like big corporations are only available for really trading or stocks or coins. Like for startups and like two-man institution consists of two college students can never make a program that really available for trading stocks or coins. I'm doing a financial, yeah,
What I have seen in last years, in previous years is, yeah, what you are saying, that the availability of data is not data is not that available, and some students were doing something with the crypto in the last capstone design project last year, but they were able to only use a very reduced amount of data. I don't remember exactly what type of data, but it was related to crypto because the some kind of free license or free
yeah, yeah,
access,
yeah.
it
It's
was
lega
very
problem.
limited. So because of that limitation, the result was also very limited, right? So you have to think about that. Financial algorithmic trading and using AI for finance seems very attractive, but if it actually works, many people will be rich right now. So that is that is the reality of this field. You can do some research and build a tool that gives some recommendation, but as Tejo said, you have to be realistic about what could be the impact and the scope and the how much you can reach with the result that you obtain. Um,
If I give my idea, Teho wants to focus on research that actually provides the tool and provides the information to researchers. And what I want to do is research plus algorithmic trading both. And the thing is, if we want to focus on research, then I think I don't know what kind of product Teho is thinking about. But if you see, then there are already too many good tools that provide good information that user can easily access. So maybe Theo is thinking about like newspaper that sends information to investor, but I think it's a bit outdated and it cannot reflect the information that lifetime changes. So this is like recent platform, which is like this is just a finance AI. Like if uh if you ask a question in Terminal X, this is one of the product. Uh, how is it happening in Tesla? This is just a 30,000 won per month program. It just Asian think and even s- organize every sources and it gives answer and it even in deep research it even uh look through all the Bloomberg and all the high sources that we cannot access easily. So we need to actually compete with them or we need information is better or we should be able to this is the kind of errors that Bayer model this model shows, which is like their AI relevance, it's good at finding all the documents, and it is now generating answers. And there are some subtle issues like source extraction, answers interpretation or citation, query responsive, financial accuracy. And so I think if you want to make research model, then I think the format should be like this, or we can run this in terminal CLI that I mentioned, like Claude Code. But basically, we need to show this kind of quality, or I mean, not this kind of industry level quality, but we need to at least target this kind of thing, and we need to solve problem. That's my opinion. We need to more focus on LLM agent, and need to think about if it is really research. We are going to only focus on research. I think LLM is the most important capability that we should focus on. If it is algorithmic training, or if we add algorithmic trading, there can be bunch of ways. Maybe we can just focus on algorithm, or we can. What I'm thinking about is also gonna utilize LLM for trading tools, because like bunch of LLMs cooperate each other and make idea is what I'm thinking about as LLM's trading engine. Also, but I'm down to do whether to go to research or whether to go to trading or whether to go to both. But we need to think about we should be really good at LLM if we want to really make good research tools. I don't think it's compatible to just make summarize the information and send letters to investors. I think I mean, it could be still useful. Someone can buy it, but it will be probably outdated compared to this kind of good tools. Yeah, it's still
Well,
generating.
what I still see, what I still see in first, I can see that you two are going the separate ways, and remember that you're a team, so you have to work together directed to the same goal.
Yeah,
That
like
is the first thing. Wait a second. The second thing is I still see. Can you go back to the list that you showed me, Songhyun? The list of errors, all of this. So just go back again and show me the list of errors that you were. This one. Just you have to be realistic about it. You just have 1 year to do this, and remember that you have other courses that you have to also put effort and time. So let's say here I can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and for each of 5 there are 4 different things. So there are like 20 different problems here, right? Remember, I asked you to focus on one specific problem to solve.
mhm.
You cannot solve all of these things. You are just 2 students, and you are not full time working on this, right? So again, what I will try to do, I can see that you start to how can I explain? When I find some interesting topic and I read a Wikipedia article, and then I start reading the article, and in the article there is a link, and then I click that link, and then I go to that link, and then I keep reading, and then another link, another link, another link, and then I just go very deep, like in the rabbit hole, people say. But we have to stay focused on what you are doing, right? You cannot just start to expand the scope, because you will never find there will always be something else to do. So we have to be very clear of what you want to do, what problem you want to solve. So let me give you another task again. Now you read a lot, you found all of these different errors, and also Tejo sent me the other file, which I think it's again the same. You are giving me a how long is it? 12 pages report, which I think is too long right now. Remember, right now I just want you to define what problem you want to solve. And what I cannot understand still is what type of input you will have, what type of functions you will execute, and what will be the output. You show me the what is the name of the X terminal? X terminal, right? So I guess that thing is doing many things. I don't know if that is the level of project that you would like to do, but just by seeing that it thought about 30 seconds, you will consume a lot of tokens for that, and you will need uh, resources for that, money for paying for the tokens and all the API calls. You have to think about that. So what I want to do first is that you discuss between uh, Teho and Songhyun what direction you want to take. Um, because yeah, I understand that Teho has some expectations about the practicality and show some portfolio, and that Songhyun has the expectations of doing research. As I told you since the first day we talk, those are not fighting each other. Those can be in the same project, and both can coexist. So I still don't understand exactly what you want to do. So what I want you to do for our next meeting is to do some kind of diagram,
Mm-hmm.
some overview
Mm-hmm.
of what do you want to do. Right now, supposedly you chose the top three areas, the top two problems that you want to solve from each area. So at least choose two, yeah, two problems that you want to solve, and I just want to see some small diagram, some draft of the diagram. What is the input that you need? Is it um, data? Is it the stock information? I don't know. According to the problem that you are solving, do you need input from the user? And yeah, what kind of input do you need? And then inside, what is going to be, what is going to happen inside? Right now, don't think about it will be an AI agent, it will be reinforcement learning, it will be just machine learning. Don't think about that. Just think about what kind of functions you want to execute,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of function you want to provide in your tool, and then the output. Okay, the output. What will be the output for that? It will be a report. It will be some visualization. It will be some recommendation. I don't know, textual explanation, whatever output that you think it will come. And you can write right now, since we are still defining. Uh, you can be a little open. So in our next meeting, I will try to manage the scope of your project again, so it will be reduced. But I really want to understand what do you want to do with more in a more concrete way, not just uh, like a table with 20 different things. That is too. I mean, yeah, it's too much to evaluate. Do you understand
Yeah.
me?
Yeah. So I think we have to like define one specific problem that we want to implement. The reason that I said that I want to make a research is that it doesn't mean that I am stick to making a research thing. I just thought that making a AI agent for real trading is like in real, like to think it in a real world, we cannot really implement it that kind of level. So I just thought that research is the thing that we can really implement, but it doesn't mean that I'm stick to it. So I think as professor told us that we cannot like solve all the problems that current AI agent have. So
No. Mhm.
like as in the list Songyan found, we can like specify like one specific one or like two and
Mm.
most two or three problems that we want to really solve and we really want to implement. And I think after that, after specifying the real problems or real topics that we really want to implement, I think after that we can find the like methodologies or like equations or MCP or leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right
think
now,
that's the right order.
don't think about as I said, what methodology, if there are equations defining something. No, just what is the problem that exists? What is the input? What functionality do you think it will be needed to solve that problem? And what will be the output? And
Mhm.
then when we have like all the overview of what you want to do, we can start to analyze the feasibility.
Mhm.
Is this data available for us to use? Is it free? Is it do we have enough tokens or whatever resources that we need for the input data? Then we move to the methodologies. Okay, can we use an AI agent? Can we use a reinforcement learning? Can we use any other methodology that exists? And for that, you will have to do some research, find some papers or some applications and see what they are doing. And then what will be the output, right? The format, it will be text. Yeah. So that will give you an better idea, more concrete idea of what you want to do.
Mhm.
Yeah. When you start to define the functionalities here, uh, don't don't define just one, but don't go more than five, I will say. So
Mhm.
we keep the scope small. Maybe if we are able to advance well in the project and you can develop or implement a good solution for those problems and there is still time, you can add more. But let's
Mhm.
focus on a small subset of the problems now, and then we can extend if there is enough time. Okay.
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 Yes. I think then Songhyun and I can like share the specific points that we want to improve from the current models. And I think it is better to have like our only two of us will have like previous meeting before we
Yeah.
met to
Yeah.
professor.
Just think. I have to be honest. I cannot come here and read like a 12 12 or a table of 20 different methods and discuss here with you 3 4 hours. I don't have time for that. So you have to do that first. You have to do some kind of filtering first, and then you come to talk with me just with the main findings, okay, and the main discussions, the main questions, the problems that you are facing, and then I will give you my advice, okay. But I cannot, honestly, I cannot just review like 20 different things in a call. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So do you understand clearly what you have to do for the next meeting?
Yeah.
Yes.
If I just rephrase what I understand, I think we
Yeah.
both
Good.
want to develop the system, not solving the problem of the system. So we kind of expand it to make big system, but we need to find one small problem or one big problem from the system. So we need to focus and we need to develop, we need to research the system to make better. I think that's what we should do.
Yeah. Okay. When you are creating this, as I said before, don't think right now. Don't think if it is a terminal, if it will be a web service, if it will be an app. No, right now just think about the problem and the solution, not the medium, the technology that you will use. Because if you can define a good solution, then implementing that solution either using an app or using a terminal or using a desktop app or whatever other technology, it's much simpler once you define what exactly you want to do. And maybe later you are going to do a CLI like you want to do, but we don't know. Right now, just let's define the problem. Okay, that's the first step.
Mhm.
Okay, don't. My point is, don't get. How can I say? Uh, like Tejo say, like fixated or constrained in it should be a terminal. No, just think about the problem and the what needs to be done, what functions you need for solving that problem, and then we can define what technology we are going to use for that. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Professor, and if there's if this is end of meeting, I just have one extra thing I want to say to you. Can I
Yeah,
have
yeah. Tell me.
question if Theo have any more questions?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
ask for
Uh,
Dragon.
I just heard from Kayoung that she created her capstone project team, and I think she's gonna rest. But I
Oh.
was like, because Taeho and I and Kayoung did web programming course together, and I think we are fit well. So I just suggest her, and not like, I want to just ask Professor Obregon first, and if he approves,
Uh-huh.
maybe I want to bring her to our team. But I just want to ask you first. And if it is okay, then I will ask her again, like, do you
Actually, that is not my decision. It should be decided by all the faculty of our
faculty?
department.
Okay, then it will
If
be
because the teams
complicated.
were already decided, so we. I mean, you can suggest that and we can discuss, but I don't know if that will be approved. Maybe
Because
we have to
right,
li-
right,
to listen other professors'
because
opinions.
right now the situation is not she really want to move to our team, but I just want to suggest it. So I think if things will be complicated, I think she just don't want to do it and rest school. I just want to, yeah, I just want to ask Professor Obregon first.
I actually in that situation you have to talk to her. I haven't met them
Okay.
for a second time. I will meet them next Tuesday, I think. But if you have to talk to her and you have to decide about that. But if she wants to move, then I think we have to ask the director of our
Oh,
program, and then we have to ask other professors, and
okay.
according to their decision, our decision, it can be done or not. But you are not limited to not do it. I mean, my point is that you can try if you want, but we have to